Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and concise messages today. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Thank you for bringing concise messages. Thank you for the peace and the love. And let's get started. Thank you, Spirit. First card out. Beautiful. Strength. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are both looking for strength right now. So this is a rough journey. It's been a long time for a lot of them. And I know the patience is very important. And I know that, divine timing is involved. But you know what? Even through all of that, it becomes kind of rough. So you actually are looking for that courage and strength to help you to navigate through it. Because, it can get pretty rough, just to be honest. But of course, we love our counterpart, so therefore we're going to endure it. And we have to go through these lessons, these karmic lessons in these karmic situations to let us know that, there's a better situation, a better love on the other side. Okay, next card out. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, there's a better love. And there it is, the Two of Cups. Yeah, through all that heartache and pain, love comes. Yeah, through all that heartache and pain, love is on the other side. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a divine love. This is divinely guided. This is a spiritual love. It's a love that Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine never encountered before in this earthly plane. No matter how many different partners they may have had, no matter how many situations they've encountered, they never encountered anything like their partner before since they've been here. And that's the truth. Yep. Okay, Spirit, thank you for the next card. Please like, share, and subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when I'm on here. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. It really helps channel to grow. And like I always say, if you're here, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel to grow. And it helps me to be able to bring these messages over to you guys. And Spirit would have me get out to you. Okay, next card out. Oh, yeah. Because that's what Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are looking for, that Ten of Cups. They're looking for that beautiful life together. That life of bliss. The children, or whatever you call children, whether it's dogs or plants or, stuffed animals or, a business, whatever you call your family. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine are looking for that, I guess they call a white picket fence. And that's what Spirit is leading them back to each other and back to that fulfillment. Beautiful reading so far, man. Wow. I love it. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. That next card. A lot of times when it takes a while, Spirit the Divine Masculine has a lot to say. So it takes time. Next card out. Yeah. Because you know what? He's totally obsessed. He's obsessed with getting back to his Divine Feminine. He's obsessed to have that life that he truly wants with her. Okay? Yeah. And you know what? He's not going to stop till he gets it. Yeah. Because he knows what he wants. He's been through all of the naysayers, all of the situations that no longer served him. And now he's coming back to the one that he truly wants. That was the Gilded Tarot. Now we're going to see the After Tarot. Like I said, thank you for subscribing. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it really helps channel to grow. And I'm really trying to grow the channel so that I can continue to bring you guys this beautiful information that Spirit wants you guys to have concerning your journeys. Okay, that was the Gilded Tarot. Next one's out, or the After Tarot. First card out is, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Divine Masculine. You see how there's a bull in here? He is going to blast through anything that's in the way. He's not letting anything stop him this time. That bull, believe me, if that bull charges, that bull could get through anything that's in its way. it doesn't have to worry. It could really run right through a lot of stuff. So Divine Masculine is he's dedicated, he's totally ready to, he's working on his stability over there, but he's ready to really come back to Divine Feminine and show her just a loving, stable partner that he can be for her. Yeah. And he's not going to stop till she knows that for sure. Yep. Next card out. Yeah, but of course, he knows that, unfortunately, when they were together, he had a lot of opportunities to say he loved her, to say that he cared about her, and he let so many different things get in his way. Whether it was people, whether it was a job, whether it was an addiction, or whatever. But you know what? He's getting rid of all those things that no longer serve him. Because he wants to have that stable, loving, everything commitment with his Divine Feminine. And he's gaining that strength right now. And he's totally obsessed with her. So he's going to make his way back to her. The next card out. Yep. He's coming in with that total communication. He's coming in to move closer to her. He's coming in to have that total dedication to her and for her. Because he knows that he could have spoken so many times before. And he kicks himself for not doing it. But you know what? He had to go through these lessons. In order for him to come back to her and for them to have the life that they're going to have, he had to go through those lessons. Okay? Those lessons are not easy. They're hard. And they're nothing that anybody wants to go through. But you know what? Spirit knows everything. And it knows that the relationship would not be strong and it would not be the right relationship if he didn't go through those karmic cycles, those karmic lessons. Okay? Both of them had to mature. Both of them had to grow. Both of them had to get the courage and the strength to make their way back to each other. And that's what they're doing at this point. The next card out. Yep. It is the King of Swords. Yeah, he's coming in with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because you know what? There was a lot of lying, a lot of deception, a lot of wearing masks over there. And, he knows all of that didn't serve him well at all. It actually served him pretty bad. Because you know what? He feels like, some of them feel like they've actually lost their divine counterpart. They feel like she's gone already. And unfortunately, some of them might be, but others are not. But you know what? It's the lesson. It's a lesson that he had to learn. Okay? First one of the message of the love oracle cards is passion. Try something you've never done before. Yeah. Divine Masculine has overflowing passion. He has obsessive passion for his Divine Feminine. Yeah. Because you know what? She has enlightened him. He totally, she helped him to change his entire life. Since she came into his life has changed dramatically. He's become a more spiritual person. He can see life completely differently now. Before he used to see just life as that, black and white. Now he sees the gray shades. He sees the color. It's like that movie years ago that they had, it's one word. What's the name of it? And like the people start out like black and white and then they turn into color. Oh my God. Maybe as I keep doing the reading, I'll remember. Pleasantville. That's the name of it. Pleasantville. It's just like Pleasantville. Like they were in a situation when they were in the black and white where they were raised a certain way, they lived a certain way. This is the only thing that they had in their lives. Divine Masculine is the same way. When he met Divine Feminine, he could have been a married person with kids, living this mundane life. Nothing wrong with being married with kids. But like in his case, he wasn't happy. He was going to work. He was just, working to pay the bills. He wasn't happy with his partner, the divine counterpart. Sorry, not the divine counterpart, the karmic. He was not happy with the karmic. And you know what? It took the Divine Feminine to come into his life to open his eyes to see that he might live in Pleasantville, but that Pleasantville was not good. He had to come to the Divine Feminine to turn into the color that he really is. Okay? So Pleasantville is the unauthentic self in the beginning when they're black and white. And when they turn to color, they're their full, authentic self. And that's exactly what the journey in the twin flame journey is. Leaving from your masked, unauthentic self to become your authentic self and be the spiritual person to help elevate the collective and the world. Next card out. Yep, retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Yeah, this is why they had to separate. That separation's hard, you know? Because you know what, you find this person that you love, that gets you, and you get them, and you guys are having a great time, and all of a sudden, somebody just pulls the rug from under you. All of a sudden, boom, the rug's gone. And you're like, what just happened? What happened? I don't understand. We were so happy and we were in love, and all of a sudden we're fighting with each other, we want to kill each other, and then all of a sudden he's gone. But that's the twin flame journey. It has to work like that because we have to learn those karmic lessons. We have to learn all those situations that no longer serve us. So we can go through them, and then we can come back to our counterpart as that totally best version of ourselves, that authentic person that we were meant to be. Next card out. You can be completely open with this person. Yeah, and a lot of it is being vulnerable. Because a lot of divine masculine and divine feminine, they could have gone through childhoods where there was no love. They didn't know what love was about. Like Tina Turner says, what's love got to do with it? Well, love has actually a lot to do with it. Because you know what? Without that beautiful love, you know, you have to love yourself first, and then you can love others. There was nobody to show divine masculine or divine feminine in some cases how to love themselves when they were kids. You know, they saw these traumatic, disaster-filled lives. You know, and they were little kids. They didn't know it was there. And then as you become an adult, you think that because you saw that as a kid, that's the only thing you had to work off of. So you think that your whole entire life is a disaster like that. Or that life itself is a disaster like that. So they never wanted to become vulnerable. They had all of these boundaries set up. They compartmentalized their brains, where if it was some love or something, they put that in the back burner. You know, they would just walk around like almost like another movie when I was a kid called Stepford Wives. They took the real wives away, and they replaced these women with these like almost like robots, and they just like were there to serve the man. They cooked dinner, they cleaned the house, they did everything just boom, boom, boom. Okay, they had no personality to become anything else. You know, yeah. When divine masculine and divine feminine went through that abuse, you know, that inner child wounding as kids, they kind of became Stepford wives. So as adults, they said no, emotions are bad. I can't be emotional. They never wanted to be vulnerable to anyone, and their counterpart made them begin to see that they need to be emotional because emotions is part of life. And the next card out, yep, a new love or recommitment to love is developing. A lot of these cases, a recommitment to love is developing. Yeah, because a lot of these divine masculine, divine feminines, they want their counterparts back. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Yeah. Got 3 cards. We're going to be on the chakra cards for belief and change, and I'm going to take all 3. The first card out says crown chakra, says possibility. It says all is possible for me in the universe of infinite potential. I release all conditions and limits that I have placed in my path unknowingly. I believe and invest and intend in the possibilities of a positive, peaceful, and loving outcome. All is possible. Yeah. Before divine feminine came into divine masculine's life, he may have thought that there was no way he could ever encounter love again. There's no way he could deal with love again. He just compartmentalized it. He put it over on the back burner. He said, it hurts too badly. I'm not going to deal with this. He said, I'm not even going to deal with it. If somebody comes talking about they want to love me, I'm just going to sabotage the relationship, destroy it, and that way I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't want to go through that hurt. Okay? Like I say in Tina Turner's song, she says, I don't want to hurt anymore. That's one of her lines. Yeah. You know, because in her case, her husband abused her. You know, if you know her story, her husband abused her. And a lot that whole album with What's Love Got to Do with It, you know, was, you know, she loved her husband and they had a giant career going, and he sabotaged it by abusing his wife. Yeah. Next card out, it says throat chakra. It says Vis Hudaha. Okay? It says, we are all children of conditioning. Let go of the oust, shoulds, and judgments that inhabit you. Speak wisely, speak gently, speak consciously, but find your truth and express yourself. What you have to say is important. You are an expression of the divine. And that's the throat chakra. Yeah. A lot of these divine masculines and divine feminines are clearing their throat chakras right now. Okay, right now it's telling us in this reading to work on your crown chakra and your throat chakra. But that's what this is saying, you know. Speak your truth. You know, even if somebody doesn't like it or they don't want to hear it, sorry, I'm going to speak it. Because there's somebody out there that does want to hear it. Next one is the crown chakra. It says integrity. It says, I am aligned with my higher truth and am deeply and lovingly honest with myself. I listen to the truth in my heart and know what is right within me, aware that many things can exist. I'm ethical and integrous in my accounts. Integrous in my accounts, sorry. I have integrity. Yeah. So you know what? With this spread, divine masculines find out that all things are possible. He doesn't have to live in Pleasantville in the black and white. You know, color is there. All he has to do is make his way to the color. Okay? He's also finding that he has a voice. He has to speak it. He can't sit there and be dictated over by others to tell him where to go and how to come. Okay? It also says people only do to you what you allow them to do. You know, so you have to make that judgment call for yourself to say, I'm tired of it. I'm going to make my own judgment call. I'm going to live my own life because I know what I want. And then the next one, he has to have integrity for himself and for others. He has to know, you know, when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, when to run. Okay? And that's what divine masculine's finding out now. Okay? And it's not an easy lesson to learn, but it's one that he has to learn. Okay? And the last cards I'm going to be using are the Power of Surrender cards. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Yep. But it's true. You know? And these are some of the addictions that he has to get through. You know? Some of it is not even be able to speak. That's why he needs that strength. Because he's not going to let anything stop him from getting to his divine counterpart. He did that once before. He's never going to do it again. First Power of Surrender card out is, I actually got two. It says, surrender the habit of people pleasing. Exactly. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. That's exactly right. That's a perfect card for what I just was explaining. Divine masculine always tried to make the masses happy. He never was worried about himself. He said, you know what? If I take one for the team, I'll take one for the team. But you don't have to take one for the team. Because you know what? You're part of the team also. And you deserve that happiness just like everyone else. Okay? Next card out says, surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Exactly. You know, divine masculine went through so many times in his life where maybe his karmic partner, you know, she always said, or he always said, you know, I can't do it. I need you to do it for me. You know what? No, you have to do it. Okay, it's not his job to do for you what you need to do for yourself. Okay, everybody is responsible for their own healing, and that's the truth. You know, but divine masculine thought he had to be responsible for her healing, and the baby's healing, and the neighbor's healing, and the cousin's healing, and the mom and dad's healing. But he's only responsible for his own healing. Okay, and he's getting out of that habit of people pleasing. And he can't fix everyone. He can only fix himself. And the last one out is surrender fear. There's a lot of fear with these divine masculines. Could be divine feminines also, but divine masculines, this is a lot of the reason why they're stuck, quote unquote, the Eight of Swords. Because they're stuck in their minds. Their minds are stopping them from moving forward into that beautiful life that they know is there for them. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Exactly. Yeah, this is a beautiful reading. I'm telling you. Yeah. That's why we have to find that strength to make our way back to the divine love. Yeah. We have to find our strength to make our way back to union. And that's exactly what I'm going to name this reading. Finding our way back to union. Finding the strength back to make our way back to union. Yeah. I want to thank everyone for coming. I love all you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And have a great day.